beer time. It's beer time with Beer Man.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Oh, that's Edam.
Welcome. What are you doing? How's it going, so welcome to, hey, that's a nice looking piece of cheese you got there. Welcome to Beer and Cheese Tuesday. This is just the never-ending weekly show. If you want to come on in and have some beer and cheese, let me know. Hey, that rhymed. Yeah, we're all creative tonight. We got a great panel as always. We got Miscellaneous Brew reviews. Cheers to you all. Thrash metal, homebrew, and barbecue.
Cheers. Thanks for having me, brother.
Hell yeah. Gouda golly, it's Chadeo.
What's up, guys?
Welcome. And we have Bumpy Road Brewery. Cheers, man.
Herb.
All right. And Beer Man. Okay, so if anyone pops in, like, say, Josh or someone else, maybe Johnny or anyone else, yeah.
Well, wish you happy birthday, Josh.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Tomorrow's Michael Goldsmith's birthday. His real birthday.
Really? Okay.
And he's
Happy
in the
birthday,
chat.
Mike. Hey, what's up, dude? Cool.
What's up, Brad?
Well, we got Thrash has put up his notes, his things, saying boom, boom, and cheers first. Hell yeah. Got Western Beer Reviews. Got Mike here. We'll second that, Thrash. I'm not going to read everything. Mary Lou, Mary, and Butch, how you doing? Cheers. Tommy, what's up? And Ronald Sutton, cheers, man. All right. So we're going to start with Miscellaneous Beer Reviews and go from there.
All right. I guess let's start with the cheese. So I've got a goat cheese. Yeah. Cucumber and chive. Yeah. That's cheese. The log. Wow. Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff on there. And that smells like holy shit, good day. What's up, man? It's been a while.
Hey, good day.
Yeah, it smells like that hell of a good chip dip. So
yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, it does smell really good. Going to be a hard pairing, I think. Maybe, who knows? I've got something from Distill Brewing Company, their Wild Sour series. This is their Pina Colada Goza, brewed with pineapple, coconut, coriander, and sea salt. 5.7%, 11 IBUs. So I don't know. My wife bought me some off the wall cheese, and I'm like, I didn't go to Total Wine today, so it's like, well, I guess we're gonna play it by what we got in the fridge.
Some shredded Mexican cheese.
That's been on the show, believe it or not.
Yep.
So yeah, it's nice, light, very light golden color.
Nice.
Effervescent. Oh, hell. Crackly.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Very crackly.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, cheese. Right?
Spritzers.
We show, and then next time we go around, right?
Oh, you showed your cheese. Yeah. Dude, cheese.
Sorry.
I spaced. No, I spaced.
Out.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you, man.
All right, I'll follow suit. I'll do the cheese first. So from Constello, this is the Fontina. It's a Dutch-style cheese.
Nice.
It's good, yeah.
Fontina is fantastic with mac and cheese.
Oh,
Wow.
Great melting cheese.
My wedge. Nice white cheese. Smells. It says it's got a nice bite at the end. So I went ahead and tried to pair it correctly, but the parrot didn't understand.
Ha ha ha.
From hop from, let's see, this is from 105 West Brew out of Castle Rock, Colorado. This is hopped and loaded. Ooh, that's cool. Let me
Bear
let
on
me
there.
bring up a different one. All right, here we go. So there's hot and loaded right there, man. This is a India Pale Ale.
Nice.
It is 7.2%. IBUs, I'll look that up as people are going around, and I'll get some different specifics. So,
Awesome,
cheers.
man. Thank you.
Fancy.
Cheers, Rich.
Speaking of fancy, hi. Hi.
I'll pour it up too later.
I brought cheese. And the cats are being loud. Go figure. I'll go with the cheese first. I got some Boar's Head smoked Gouda. And I cut it up. It looks like this. Ooh, on my half of a cutting board I have left. There's that.
Excellent.
Good looking cheese. Looking for some smoky goodness, and I'm hoping it'll pair well with a Guinness Extra Stout.
Dun dun dun.
So there we go. Let me grab my glass. Uh-oh. I don't. Oh boy. It's not a twist off, is it? Okay, here it is. It's really busy. It's really busy on my screen right now. I'm good. I got it.
You almost pulled a beer man.
Nah.
Quit it.
All right, here we go.
Man,
Get in the glass.
Mandy's now.
There we
Yeah, we'll try it, I guess.
go. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. There we go. There's a pour. I have a little spillage.
That actually looks cool. Nice. Awesome, man.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
No?
It's Bumpy's turn.
It is Bumpy's turn.
It's Bumpy's turn.
You'll be quiet.
There's going to be quite a bit of background noise.
That's fine.
Family's over.
The family's over.
And they're giggling.
So the Castello Edam cheese is what I'm bringing. Basically, what I read up on this, I mean, it looks like when you just have it, it looks like a giant baby Swiss. You know, those little things that they be covered in wax, and you pull the tab, and you have the little,
Like a baby bell.
That's what it reminded me. Yeah, like a baby bell thing. So I already cut it. Like a good talk. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's got the wax around it. Obviously, you cut it like that, or however you want to cut the cheese, and then I'm going to cut it like maybe like this way. It does seem pretty hard on the outside. It does say on it that it is a mild and rich with a semi-hard texture. So, but you can peel off all that wax outer layer, and I mean, there you go. You got a wedge of cheese wedgie, if you will. And then you have some nice lips. You can smile with. What I figured would go well with this. This is a cheese from the Netherlands, I believe. Sounds right. I'm going to go with it, Netherlands.
Nice.
Forgive me if it's the wrong country. I don't care. And the beer I'm going to pair with it is Polliner, the Polliner Hefeweizen. So this is a Munchkin. It says Munchkin right there, I believe.
Munchen.
Oh, okay.
That's Munich. That means Munich.
I thought it was the little people.
That's a good job. Good.
Well, it's a small bottle. It's only 11.2 fluid ounces. 5.5% ABV. It's a wheat beer which has the hefe in it, which means yeast, and that means that there's going to be yeast that's within the beer itself. So it should be cloudy with the yeast sediment, and then the Weizen is the wheat.
The wheat.
Yeah. I think we've all had these beers. I've had this one numerous times. This is one of my my favorite Hefeweizens that I've been able to come across. That sounds so dirty.
You are dirty.
So, anyways, I'm going to hopefully enjoy this again. I'm going to go ahead and crack this open, and I'll give it a pour. I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll get on with getting into everything tonight. I kind of rocked it around a little bit or whatnot, but I'm not even sure how long this is on the shelf. This could be like from last year.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is pretty clear for a Hefeweizen. But it's still built that nice large wheat head, very tight bubble white head. It's a nice golden coloration. It does have a clarity to it. So I think that there's some yeast that might be caked up on the bottom, even though I was kind of talking with it and shaking it around.
Ooh, excuse me.
Cheers.
Pretty looking beer.
This might be from last year sometime. I'm not sure if these things sell all that well.
They
And
stay pretty
enjoy
good on the
best
shelf.
before July 2021.
Yeah, they keep the
Those
shelf
last
pretty
years.
well.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Love Palmer.
Cheers, guys.
Excellent.
Cheers,
Cheers,
brother.
man. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Cool. It's my turn. All right. So I got I had one that was real footy, and I'll say it because it was requested in the back end, but I can't remember what I said. Smells like
It was some
I
homeless guy. It smelled like
put my finger in my ass and smelled it after. No, it was. But so that was a rotted cheese, though. It was bad. So I switched to this one. These are just discounted cheeses. My wife got it at her job. It's called Cana de Oveja. It's like their own label at her work. But it's like it's a 665. It doesn't, 665 is what this one cost. It says to sell by Feb 27. So it's kind of old. I was a little worried about it, but I had it last night and it was really good. So I took the rind off. It's got like a real fat rind on it, like kind of like that of brie or something, and it's really hard. And but you get into it, and it's kind of hard still. But it's a real. I'll get into the cheese and what it's like when we taste it, but it's not super soft like you would think, like brie or something like that, or even blue cheese or whatever is even softer than this. All right, so what I have here to mix with it is a Keller beer. Yeah, hopefully this goes with it, but that's what it is. This I don't know who. Let me read the label. That's the label. That's pretty cool. What the hell? Ryan Heitzkebach, real beer, BJCP style guidelines. That's what their comic says on it. Stop, drop, and roll. It's a
You're on fire, beer man.
it's a pale Keller beer, product of the fucking USA, and head brewer. What the hell? Where's the Ussel Finch Beers? Okay. And they're out of Font Monroe, Virginia.
Yeah,
So-
I heard of them. That's who makes the Das Yummy, I think. And
Oh wow, nice. Wow.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna pour the sucker.
Nice mug.
I got 4 of them. I was
Stop looking
wanting
at
to
my
use it. So a nice looking beer, nice lighter Keller beer, nice looking beer, man. Pale Keller beer. It's nice, amber colored beer. Has a nice off-white head, a good effervescence to it, springy light feel to it. I think it's kind of pungent. All right, I'll get into that. This might go good. Cheers. Oh yeah. Let's go back to Brian.
Oh no, go to Drew.
Let's go back to Drew.
all right.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, so
I'm
for
next.
the Pina Colada Goza, obviously lost its head completely. Feel like Josh right now. Go ahead. So yeah, like I said, it's very, very light golden colored. Damn near brilliant. It's got a tiny bit of a haze to it. Still got some effervescence going on. Really not too much to talk about on the appearance. So we're going for the nose. Coriander. I get coriander big time out of this one. You do it.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah, coriander. I get the pineapple and the coconut. It's very, very subtle on the nose. Yeah. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers, man.
Ooh, that's a good That's a good goza, man. Up front, it's kind of like the smell. You get that coriander, and that tart is coming through. It's acidic, but I would say more on the salty side. It's nice. Pineapple is the more dominant flavor out of the coconut and the pineapple. The coconut kind of comes on slightly as it rests on the palate. Medium dry finish. Kind of does want you to get back in there, but for 5.4, it's just very, very tasty, light, crushable. So yeah, not too shabby. All right, so for the cheese, yeah, this is what the cucumber pie. So I'm smelling this thing in. I don't smell cucumber at all. Like I said, this smells like hell of a good chip dip. Just like a sour cream and onion dip. This is going to be interesting. So I'll go ahead and try this out. I'm going to go lightly first.
Glad that's a butter knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work with sharp knives all day. That's the last thing you do is shove it in your mouth.
All right.
Wow, this cheese is super rich, man. It is. The texture of it is got a cream cheese like texture. Definitely getting the cucumber out of it and the chive. It's almost giving me like it almost tastes like tzatziki sauce.
Oh, nice.
So it's got that kind of going on for it.
The dill in there, and
I guess I'm just going with the chive and the cucumber because cucumbers are in tzatziki.
Yep.
And the cucumber flavor comes out a lot more. But all that stuff on the outside is just on the outside because it is just regular goat cheese in the middle. I don't know if it's infused or not, but go in. I got another piece. Let's get another slab of that. Another smear.
schmear.
Thanks, Luke.
All right. So, yeah, I guess we're going to see how this goes. Oh, God, Godspeed. That's a tangy cheese, man. Rich.
And here comes the tart beer.
Well, I might mellow it out.
I think it will.
That's my prediction.
Wow. So the real rich, thick cream cheese texture. Took a sip of the beer. It just like the cheese just like melted away.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it was like not even like that cream cheese like effect or like that cheesecake type of thing. It just like literally totally changed the whole texture of the cheese. I am still getting the savoriness from it. I am still getting the chive and the cucumber. The tartness actually worked really well with the tartness of the cheese too, because it's two different. But not bad. I think that this cheese kind of brought out a little bit more of that coconut undertone in the beer, but you're still getting mostly flavors from the cheese, that cucumber and chive, but not bad at all. So I'm gonna try that a couple more times and see what I think about it.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right, man. Cool. Thank you, man.
Off the wall shit. So I don't know, who knows? I don't ever do any research.
That fucking cheese sounds good, dude.
It does.
Seriously. Yeah. Nice, dude. Thank you.
I love tzatziki sauce too. So
Yeah.
I forgot to open it up and pour it, so we'll do it all at once here.
Oopsie doopsie.
I have Mandy bugging me. It's almost her time to eat. So as soon as I'm done here, I'll run upstairs real quick and feed her. It's like, Dad.
What about my food?
I want my food. So out of 105 West, 105 West Brewing Company out of Castle Rock, Colorado. I actually lived there for 6 or 7 years when I was a kid, and then later on when I got out of the military, I lived there for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Nice.
But yeah, it's got a really nice effervescence. Let me get it right here. There we go.
Well,
So we got some medium, light to medium effervescence in there. It's really nice. I had it earlier, so really nice bitterness. This is an India Pale Ale, and it is 83 IBUs.
big boy beer.
The head it's soapy right now, and it does die down to almost nothing. The malt characters in here is very, very rich, very sweet. The hoppy bitterness, I'm getting like Cascade to not Cascade, Centennial hop presence in here, big time. I'm sure if I do some more research on it, I can figure out what's in there. But it's really bright on the nose. But we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Cheers, everybody!
Cheers.
Cheesers.
7.2%. Doesn't hide it all the way. You get a little alcohol note in there. That's hard to do from the standpoint of this type of beer, it being an IPA. The malt character in here is very, very sweet. It is kind of balances itself with the hop presence in there, where it takes your mind off of the sweetness of the malts, and it gets you more interested in the hops that are in here. It's really good on the nose and the mouth, where it comes off the palate, where you're getting the scents and everything with it while you're drinking it. 83 IBU, yeah, I believe it. It's up there. It's not a hot bomb. It is pretty much balanced out by the malt, so that's good there. So to the cheese. While everyone was talking, I cut the cheese. So this is. Let me go ahead and show off some stuff here. So this is the cheese I'm having. This is the Danish style, mild, creamy, semi-soft cheese. It really just breaks down big time on the palate, and it leaves a nice sharp finish, just like it says there. It's not overwhelming. It's enough there to make it it's kind of like having a real sharp cheddar, only a little bit farther. They took it just a little bit farther with it. So it's like a white sharp cheddar, only they took it just to another level. But it's much, much smoother cheese than that. So let's go in. Let's have them together here. So having the cheese and then having a sip of the beer.
Excellent. I like that slide thing. That's cool.
It just breaks down the cheese to nothing from the standpoint of the texture. The bitterness of the cheese and the hops in here, they kind of play together. They don't knock each other around like I thought it would. And the malts are kind of hovering there with the bitterness still. It actually took some of the kind of the twang from the hop away, not the bitterness portion of it, but the lipid oil twang that you get with the hops. The cheese knocks that kind of out completely. So you got a really nice piney bitterness. It is a West Coasty, so it kind of goes along with it. So they're dancing, they're playing in the sandbox. They're, it's really nice soft cheese too. It's not quite spreadable, could be. you melt it enough, like Bumpy said.
Mhm.
He said it was good with the nachos. So yeah, let me think about this.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and
Macaroni and
cheese. That's
cheese?
right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's nice. So and he's got the same company that made his, the Costello.
Yeah.
So let me think about it.
Nice.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Right on. Whoa, I almost removed Chadeo. I went to the wrong one.
Oh, that would have been fine. That would have actually probably that would have just basically been the pinnacle of my
That's the
evening so
wrong
far. Well, excuse me. I'll start with the cheese. The Boar's Head smoked Gouda. My paper better for me. Good looking cheese. I forgot to turn my ring light on. Oh well, it's good looking cheese as you can see. Yellow inside and a little bit like a kind of a light yellow cheese, and then the rind is a nice kind of bright yellow color. The aroma, smoky, earthy, creamy, smoky like one of those little sausages, the little smokies.
There you go.
That's what the smokiness reminds me of. Smells good. Cheers! I'll give it a bite.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
What a cheese this is! Holy smokes!
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, melty in the mouth, smoky. Like I said, it's got the follows the aroma with the little smoky sausage taste. About to sneeze, sorry. Very creamy and melty.
Do it. Sneeze.
I'm trying to, but it doesn't want to come out. I'm gonna take a sip of my beer and just sneeze. It's gonna go everywhere. All right, and the beer.
It's all good.
Beer is a Guinness Extra Stout. Very good stout, classic stout. Aroma, malty, toffee, coffee. Appearance was a 2-finger head, and yes, I did spill a little bit on my. Ooh, I'm back. Okay, did spill a little bit on my. I guess you could say throat blankets. What I'm using. Good lacing. Lacing's kind of gone away, but man, it was like incredible at first. See some left, not a whole lot. Yeah, dark but light still penetrates. Cheers, I'll give her a sip. It's roasty. Getting there's a lot of the malt characters coming in. It's very malty. Some toffee, a little bit of coffee with a taste. It's a really good classic beer, by the way. Really good classic beer. All right, and we're gonna combine the beer and the cheese. Good mouthful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. This works out. Oh holy cow. The roastiness from the beer and the smokiness from the cheese just go together so well. Almost perfect. Not perfect, but close. I got some ideas for some numbers coming around the outside, so
Awesome. Oh yeah. I had a feeling that would go well. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it's exciting. Yes.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Peace.
All right. Well, enjoy the ambience of the noise that's going to be coming through probably on my feed. Sorry, I've had a mute throughout the night and I couldn't really thumbs up. Cut the cheese all pretty. It looks like a fucking.
Oh, damn it! Oh my
It
god!
was looking like a Chinese octopus or something. A jellyfish, Chinese jellyfish. Anyways, I'm not going to rebuild it. The cheese is nice. I mean, you pull the wax off, and you smell it. It's very close. It's very close to just a Gouda. That's basically what it's a Gouda cheese that's made in Finland or whatever country. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
I think it's
Let's go.
it's a product of Holland, I think.
Holland, yeah, something like
I
that.
had that cheese once. It's a really good cheese.
Yeah, it's got like a little bit of saltiness to the smell, but it's like Gouda-esque. It's I guess it would be nutty. The only thing is like this kind of like sweetness, but it's very mild. So like a nutty sweetness, a little bit of a salty or salinity to it, and the aromas. It's buttery, butter. Yeah, let's eat it. Yeah, I would say very bland to mild cheese. Buttery to nutty. Back end, a little bit of a saltiness to it. Not like super salty. Not like something you might find in like an American cheese. So not over salty, but very, very mild in flavors. It's got like a stiffness to it, but it is like kind of spongy when you're biting and chewing it. Not bad. It's not like a cheese that takes hold of your mouth, your palate, and just says, "Oh, get all these flavors." It's just kind of like, It's like eating I don't know. It's like eating a saltine cracker versus eating a cracker from Toll House that has all these fancy seeds and stuff all over it, and different bread styles like rye or whatnot. It's just kind of bland-ish, but still noticeable. The beer, the Paulaner Hefeweizen. It's good times going on here.
Oh yeah,
It's party, man.
get some banana notes.
Yeah, it's got some banana notes. I mean, this one is coming up on a year old. I mean,
You know,
bit of that kind of the wheat bread type notes coming through, kind of banana-esque forward, a little bit of a cloviness in the aroma. But to me, it kind of smells like a baby food still. When these things are really, really fresh, it's more of a vibrant, like banana baby food. This one might have a little bit of a greener type baby food to it. So like you kind of get the banana, but then there's also like maybe like squished peas or something in there. Or something that's like peas or asparagus.
Squished peas.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Manners and Swiss
Cheers,
cheese.
Bumpy.
Carrots.
Cheers.
Soft, smooth mouthfeel to it. Maybe a medium carbonation, kind of a light body feel to this one. You get some of the wheat characters out of the malt, kind of crackery bread type notes, banana-esque, but not super banana. But it does have that baby food quality to it. And I'm going with carrots on the flavor. So maybe peas in the aroma, but baby food, carrots, and bananas in the palate.
It goes together. You like peas and carrots.
Yeah.
Jenny,
Squished.
Might be a little bit of pear in there too, some baby food pear. This is all Gerber. This is like straight up Gerber though. Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's delicious beer. I would drink these fresher though. This one, like I said, is pushing that year age thing, and it's still a good drinker, but yeah, fresh Hefeweizen is quite a bit better, I would say. So let's go ahead and pair up the cheese and the beer, and let's get a good hunk here. All right, nibble. Need a bigger hunk.
Nom nom nom.
Nom, nom.
Cookie.
Just coat the whole mouth.
It's kind of like a French painter. Holy wee there, Bumpy.
Yeah. And that was okay.
Uh-oh.
The pairing, they both canceled each other out.
Oh no,
Oh, man.
Tastes like
They
water.
look like nothing.
that sucks.
Yeah, it was like nothing.
Damn it.
Damn.
I think I was left with like maybe a little bit of like a strange wheat type flavor, but yeah, the salinity and stuff in the cheese got washed away. Banana notes and any clove or any of the Gerber baby food, carrot, pear, whatever, taken out of the beer itself. Maybe just a little bit of wheat left, but the saltiness and kind of that sweet nut flavor from the cheese gone. It just made it into a bland nothingness. Basically, it's like chewing on like shredded wheat with no sugar.
Oh,
That's nice.
That was nice. Yeah,
bland.
yeah, bland.
Like cardboard.
I don't think I've ever had anything that like everything was canceled out. It's like normally something would like kind of dominate over the other if it was going to wash, but it was just like a straight up like I don't know,
Poof, it's gone.
eons in the air and everything just
I had a-
like neutralized.
Really good experience with that cheese. I had that peanut butter and jelly brown ale, man, and I had that with the same cheese you had, and it tasted like chocolate.
Weird.
Nuts.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I had my wife taste it too, just to make sure I wasn't like losing my mind or I was too drunk, and she's like, "Yeah, it tastes like chocolate." It's weird.
Yeah, I was just going along the whole like they're both European country things, so maybe they would work. But damn, yeah, neutral, dirty water, I guess, like wheat water. All right, well that's
Sorry.
that. I think of a score for both of them, and
Right.
I think you all kind of know where I land on the pairing.
It's all right. That's why we do this. It's good. Everything's always an accomplishment.
I'll go back
man.
to being muted, so I'm not interrupting anybody.
You're all right,
Cheers.
dude. Thanks, man. All right. It's my turn, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Thanks, guys. This is a kind of no, we're going over the beer first. So let's get this fast. Pale Killer beer. It's a 5%. It's they're out of Fort Monroe, Virginia. It's Ussel Finch beers, and they just have really cool. I'll show it again real quick. Really cool graphics. I thought it was awesome. So this poured about a finger head or so. It's giving a nice hazy amber kind of color, going for the nose. I get floral and spicy, kind of a Pilsner feel to it. Nice, light and crispy. Loose and goosey. Springy, just something you want to drink like after you mow the lawn. Lawnmower beer for sure. A little thicker, a little richer. Got a little bit of a slight caramel, a little breadiness. Really nice. Nothing bad though. Smells good. It's not off flavored or diseased or infected with anything, so we're good there. Nice. The head is a white head. It's down now, but it's holding a nice rim. I'm not twirling this around. It is hazy though. You can't really see through it. I mean, it would deceive you a little bit. You might maybe think it was like a hazy IPA or something if you looked at it before smelling it. But you could see shadows. Like I say, amber. It's got a nice slow, medium rising bubble. Going for the taste here. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
I heard that. I've heard good things about that company.
Yeah, me too.
This is an average Keller beer. It has a little cattiness in there, actually. There's a little cat piss thing going on, but I mean, not to. Anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's not like bad. It's just part of the hops it's just what you get, you know? Like what's the Simcoe's a caddy, isn't it? Simcoe's got caddy.
Yeah, Simcoe's got that.
I've got a beer in the fridge that's exactly like what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Floral a little spicy. It's lighter. It's watery in the mouthfeel. Not watery, but more watered down, more crushable, more smackable. You know, you can smack that fucker in the ass and you're good to go. This thing is going to take you all night long and you'll be standing still by 4 o'clock in the morning. A good beer, though. Very good. It's a little dry in the back, a little chalky. It's got kind of that. It's almost like you could taste the haze. You can taste the yeastiness or something going through your mouth. It's just this. It's got that floral that kind of sends through, and it's real light on everything though. It's very nice and light packed. But you know it's there. 5%. I mean, hey man, and it's a Keller beer. Keller beers they're nice beers. I like Keller beers a lot.
Yeah, Keller.
So. This cheese is a Cana de Oveja. I'm hoping I said that right. But
You said it fast enough. I didn't catch it. So
let's see. I can't say it, dude. Cana de Oveja. There we go. Anyway, white creamy cheese. It's smushy. It's moist, and then breaks. It's kind of a breakable cheese. It has like 2 layers of stuff you got to go through. The first one looks nasty. The second one is like waxy, and then you finally get into the cheese. So it's probably the aging that did it or whatever. But let's go ahead and taste this. Cheers.
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 Num 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 num.
It's pasty. It tastes like wheat thins. Like salted wheat thins, but it's pasty. It's got the creamy, almost a goat milk. I almost want to say this is goat milk. It's richer. It's lathering like toothpaste. It fills the mouth. It fills the palate. Paste goes back, salty, gooey, and kind of has a sweet, candied flavor in it with a floral sweetness, honey or something. It's crazy, like this raw honey feel to it or something. It's good and salty, though. It's sweet and salty and tart. It's really nice. Let's eat this with the beer. I already took all that bad rindy crap off. I wanted to get to the creamy part because that was just terrible. It's kind of like got the consistency of a goat cheese, but a little more firm.
Yeah.
That fruitiness stays there. It kind of loosens up the pastiness. The watered feel of the beer kind of brushes through and cleans it down, cleans the palate. You don't really taste the beer. I'd rather have a pale ale, I think, with this, or an IPA, which was my other thought. Something a little more bitter to cut down the butter, to kind of work with it and slice through it and kind of let you taste both areas. This one kind of lets me taste just the cheese, but the beer just waters it down and takes it off. So it's one or the other on this one. Not real cool with the pairing. Turned it into a real bland American IPA tasting beer. It's really weird, like a Rolling Rock or something. It doesn't taste like it did.
Oh no!
Damn it!
It's very light. Light like adjunct lager kind of feel to it now. Dull. Yeah, but that's all right. Both of them are good separate, but not together. So, all right. So we're going to go back. Let's go to the big screen here. And let me just move people around. So we had.
Oh, he's first.
Oh, that's right.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it. Right
We're
there.
perfect. We're good. We're golden.
Happy birthday, Miss.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Finally feeling a buzz. Jeez, I was trying to get that. So miscellaneous. Yeah. Cheers.
I have the last bit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
One of your best reviews, Bumpy, even though you're distracted. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I know I need to start 5 beers in before I do a review.
That's right. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So yeah, for this the distill, the Pina Colada Goza by itself, it's all right. I didn't spend too much for that, but it is different than your average Goza. You know, Pina Colada. Who would have thought? You know, pineapple, coconut, coriander, and sea salt. It actually is pretty nice. I wish the coconut was a little bit more vibrant in there. The pineapple you can definitely get. Overall, I'll score the beer at 87. I mean, it's good. It's not the best goes I've had, but I just think if that pineapple and that coconut popped a little bit more, they really have something going on with that. The cheese, the cucumber and chive goat cheese. That cheese is phenomenal. Like I said, if you like a French onion dip for like chips, that's it. That's exactly what that tastes like, in my opinion. But it does have that cucumber in there, which kind of switches things up, and I did get kind of like that tzatziki type of note out of it, which I do like tzatziki. So the cheese by itself, I'll score that at a 97. Cheese is really good. I would buy it again, but I would definitely do something probably totally different. It's more, I think, maybe like a table cheese. As for the score together, okay, the beer, the beer, I guess I would say probably the acidity of it definitely broke down the richness of the cheese and kind of made it a little more enjoyable. It didn't just like stick all over the palate and you're just like trying to get through it. But yeah, I'll go with a score 90. It wasn't bad. Cheese was a little more strong than the beer, so it is what it is. Shout outs. Wednesday, go to Chugs, play What's the ABV, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, yeah, go sub to Keep Sippin there. She's really close to 1,000 subs, so to help her out.
Let's go.
Subs.
Good. Awesome.
I don't know. Other than that, I guess Stout Sunday with John and Ellie, which is not going to be with John and Ellie. Apparently, it's going to be with Alex, the beer master, at around 10:30 sometime Sunday morning. Bring a stout reporter. Yeah. Other than that, do your 1 liter chugs, people. Get them in by May 1st. If you don't want to send them via email, just shoot a video, put it on YouTube, let Thrash know. He'll pick it up and do whatever he's got to do with it. But May 1st is the cutoff, so you don't have to be the fastest. You don't have to be the slowest. Just get you a big old glass of beer and drink it in front of a camera. It's not hard to do. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers. Thank you. Right on.
Yeah, to continue with that, we have 11 entries right now with it. So I have the video up to that point right now. So as things come in, I'm on top of it. So, yeah, we have 11 entries. A lot of them are from the UK. So you Americans and Canadians need to get your shit together and start doing your videos. So
yeah, Mary and Butch.
No, they're waiting for their drinking material.
No, they're waiting for the boots.
So yeah,
they got their DOS boots in. They got their DOS boots in. They said they were huge. Huge.
They're big.
Huge boots for the wintertime.
They're hard to drink. They're deceiving.
All right. So there's a real close second place right now. Or, there's competition in between second and third, or I should say third place. But, so far, I'm still in the lead. You guys think you can beat me?
Nope.
And then we have Drew. Miscellaneous Magnets. He's at 12 seconds, 1 second right behind me.
Yeah.
And then we have the UK guys that are freaking kicking it.
Yeah.
Can we have a place for the funniest too?
Yeah. Yep.
Chadeo.
Pretty much.
And when the video comes out, just kind of a little teaser for you. Beer Man, he drank the boot wrong, and he ate it.
I did, man. That thing totally washer machine me, man.
So you're not supposed to drink with the boot toe up.
Oh,
Pro tip.
damn. All right.
All right.
Well, that's okay.
So the beer tonight, we are doing the hop loaded beer. This is out of 105 West Brewing Company out of Castle Rock, Colorado, and I paired it with the here we go, Castello Fontina. So the beer itself, the beer is really good for it being as high of a IBU as it is. It's 83 IBUs. Drinks very well, very balanced with it. And there's just a slight alcohol note because it is 7.2 and it couldn't quite cover it all. And I'm not putting that as a downfall. That's just, you know what you're getting into. You got to make sure that, you got your head screwed on right when you start drinking these things. So I think this is a very well-made beer. This is going to get a 95. I mean, it is well in an A. It is right in the middle of an A. It could go A+ a little bit, but I'm going to hold back on it just a little, but good stuff. The cheese, very, very good. Very, very mild, but at the end it has got a nice bitterness, which complemented the beer as well. But the cheese standing on its own, very good cheese. Bumpy's had it. It is a very smooth cheese. It melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Well, it could melt in your hands if you wanted to. Your hands are warm enough. But really good cheese. Good cheese to eat. It's not a cracker cheese. This is it could be. This is something that you could cut up like at the holiday season on a cheese plate. But I consider it after Bumpy talked about it. It's more of a melting cheese. So he put it in with macaroni and cheese.
I'll see if the wife can't get the recipe that she does and
Cool.
get it to you. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's
Like
good cheese. I'm gonna pick it up again.
like a spreadable one, like not like mozzarella where it's all rubbery when it melts, but like
this one you can tell it's like almost like Velveeta in a way.
Yeah.
It's just like the oozy goozy, yummy, stick to your ribs, feel your arteries harden.
Yeah.
So that cheese gets a pretty high mark for me too. That's about a 93. So it's in the A range. It's
Very nice.
not out of this world. It's a really good cheese. I'll give it an A on there. Together, they really complemented each other because of the bitterness that was in there with the cheese and the beer itself. I was afraid that the beer would have just totally knocked this thing out and they wouldn't be competitive. They actually complemented each other on the bitterness portion. The smoothness of the cheese as well when you drank and ate it at the same time, it really coated the palate nicely. The beer was, just phenomenal with the malt character and everything. It didn't destroy anything from the cheese itself. On the other hand, the cheese didn't do anything to the beer as well. So together, I'm going to give them a 97. They were really good together. I know a lot of you can't get the beers that we get here, Chadeo and I can get, but if you can get a nice strong IPA, high IBU, and get this cheese, I think you'll be surprised on how good they go together. I thought it was going to be a complete opposite, and they actually went pretty good together. So cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you, Bird.
No, man.
Okay.
So is Chadeo.
I'm blurry. Okay, I better feel better now. Okay. This cheese, holy crap, man. Hold on. The unplug, are you there? Okay. It got really quiet. Bumpy muted or something. Let's just hear nothing. I hear myself. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I got some bad news this evening, but whatever, it happens. This cheese is phenomenal. I will definitely be buying this cheese again. The Boar's Head smoked Gouda. Holy cow! I mean, the smokiness is great. It's a 98. The beer, the rare beer, it's really hard to find. This beer, the Guinness Extra Stout. You have to search, I don't know, not very hard, but whatever. Guinness Extra Stout's a very good beer. I rated that a 98 too, and the combination is a 98. I think the only beer that may go better with this cheese would probably be a Rausch beer. I think that smoke on smoke would just blow everything out the water. I think that may actually be 100 if I could find a good Rausch beer to pair with. As for
the Marzen would be awesome with that.
Yeah. So definitely be getting this cheese again and pairing it with something else down the road. Shout out Beer Man. Sent me some beer mail. I've gotten through a couple of the beers he sent me. Have a couple of videos out from those. I had fun with the intros on both of them. Once I got attacked by a zombie. The second time I saved a ship in the ocean. So check out the videos if you want a good laugh. I had fun with them. Also, another shout out is 6:30 Saturday evening at Leprechaun TV. He and I will be talking NASCAR. We'll be talking the pay-per-click track, Martinsville. Who's going to win the Cuckoo Clock this year? So come hang out with us at 6:30 Eastern on Leprechaun TV, an hour before the race. Cheers, Beer Man. Cheers, panel. Cheers, chat. Much love.
Excellent, man. Much love, bro. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right,
Cheers,
Bumpy.
Leprechauns.
Cheers to leprechauns and midgets, little people. Sorry.
Bumpy's coming
People get offended by
in
that.
a little hot tonight. Shit.
Oh, the rainbow. I'm drinking the best New England IPA that John and Ellie has ever had in his life. I have, from Modest Man, the most fullest thing in this world. Things are good.
Very nice.
With the cheese. Much like what Thrash had, the Fontina cheese. The wife makes a great recipe with that. It's Italian mac and cheese. So basically, I don't know what the hell she really does when you make noodles. I can boil noodles till al dente. Well, I can boil those noodles perfectly. You just follow the instructions on the box for al dente. It works out. And then she grades or shreds or whatever. You scrape the cheese through the grater and you make cheese fingers with a Fontina. And then she puts some type of cream and some salt, and she wisps it on the stove, and it makes a nice buttery, creamy thing, and then pour that easiness all over the noodles. And it has prosciutto too. Oh yeah, well I'm getting to that. You just ruined it. And then you get prosciutto. Which is it's ham, but it's like Italian ham. That's extra salty. It's extra thin, like Italian ham. It's extra salty.
They're expensive.
You pay extra for it. Yeah, it's expensive. And then so you get all that all together. You get the noodles done right. You get the cheese and stuff, and you mix it all together. And you put in a baking, one of those big old baking glass things. And then you put breadcrumbs and shit all over it. You bake it in the oven. So it's baked mac and cheese with the breadcrumbs. So you get the crust of breadcrumb stuff. Beautiful. I'll see if I can't get the wife to write down a recipe, and I'll try to send that Thrash to anybody who wants it. It's a fantastic macaroni and cheese. So that whole long intro there was about my cheese. This Edam cheese. It's basically like a Gouda, but it's a very simple Gouda. It's not smoked. There's nothing really to it. It's got a good flavor. It's got that kind of light, nutty, sweet flavor to it. It's got the salinity, the saltiness at the tail end. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not overpowering in any way. There's no off weird flavors, which sometimes if you get footy or weird funkiness. Anyway, eventually. Then I mean that's acceptable in a lot of cheeses. This cheese, to me, I mean it's okay to eat. Is it something I'd like to have like cheddar and stuff like that? I mean, I much prefer a cheddar cheese to eat by itself with like crackers and all that. But this cheese is another cheese I could see like melting and putting on like a macaroni type deal. And I think this cheese would go really well with like some spicy. If you put like jalapenos or habaneros in your mac and cheese type deal and just melted this because it has that little bit of salinity with it, with a little bit of that sweet nuttiness. So a really good cheese. I'm going to give it a 94 out of 100 just for the cheese itself, where it's edible. It's good. And I think you got to kind of figure out what the cheese is and what it's going to work well with. And I can definitely see it working well with certain areas. Not every cheese is equal, and you have to kind of find equalities within the unequalness of the cheese and what it pairs best with. The Hefeweizen, Polliner's Hefeweizen. I've had this a few times. Like I said, it was one of my favorite Hefeweizens. And having other Hefeweizens, from what I would have scored this back in the day when maybe I've only had 3 Hefeweizens. I used to get the Weizensteiner or whatever, Hefeweizen all the time. So I didn't have much to compare it to, but I've had a number of Hefeweizens over the years, and that to me has only bumped up what I'm going to give this score for the Polliner. It still stands at one of my favorite Hefeweizens I've ever had. This example, not the best, but I'm going off of memory of what I remember it being, mostly fresher, and which is extreme baby food banana. Little bit of clove. It's a very nice brew. I'd give this a 99 out of 100 at this point. To me, it just withstands all the other Hefeweizens I've had. It's really good. The pairing, no, don't do it. Cancel culture sucks, and that's what this pairing did. It totally was cancel culture. They both cancel each other out, and with that, you have nothing. Don't be left with nothing.
Bumpy left with nothing.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh, damn it!
So there you have two separate products that have pretty damn good scores that don't work well together. It's like it's like am I starting to sound like fucking Ronald Sutton?
No.
Shit. There's one of your F-bombs.
Shit.
But yeah, it's like two celebrities. They're two powerhouse celebrities that get together. How long does their relationship last? Not that long. Just doesn't work. Did somebody say drive safe?
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, I said nice save. Sorry, I didn't realize.
I thought I heard that too.
I whispered it. Wow, my microphone is really not bad for an $80 microphone.
Yes.
It was a breakaway. I'm sorry.
It works great.
It works awesome.
ASMR.
Can I just feel these? I'm out of space right now.
Okay.
We can move on your way. Am I
That's
supposed to do shout outs? Or are we waiting for that stuff?
You should shout out.
Shout out the mountain.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, dude.
That cat's having a fantastic time. Multi Monday. We're still waiting on the polls. The polls are out there. Go find them.
Pole
I'm not going to mention what I was going to mention, not mentioning, because they're useless. So I'm going to talk a bunch of other sentences that run this on. But you can go to Bear Man's community page, find the latest poll from Multi Monday. You can also go to the last video of the live stream of Multi Monday, which was the English Porter, and find the polls in the description of that video. Vote. The voting stops tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get your votes in before then. That determines what beer we're going to do for the next Multi Monday, which is on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, it's my other live show is Sunday before Monday, which is
Yep.
After Dark Beers.
Yes.
Bring
I
a
got
dark
one for
beer.
that. Can't wait.
In other words, the
No.
sun's down.
I've got a fun one for that one.
Some
So
places.
No kids welcome.
no kids are welcome ever.
Right.
No. Hell no.
We're not a babysitting committee.
That's right.
It happens.
Although your children would learn a lot if they were to start
Yeah.
watching our shows.
Well, the Germans feed their kids beer at like 2, so.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
That's
Dude.
true, John.
I love English Bulldogs, man.
Well, cheers. I'm done with my shout outs and stuff, I think.
Nice, Bumpy. Thank you.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Thank God.
Thank
Thank
you.
God I'm done.
Right.
Thank God he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Jesus.
All right. Here, I'll start. Let's see. Okay, so I got my notes. We can make this quick. Not that I want to. I just we're having so much fun. So the beer. Wow, my volume went down. Floral, noble, hoppiness. Yes. Light lemongrassy. I never mentioned lemongrass or lemon. White bready, slight caramel, decent head retention, hazy, yeasty, medium carbonation, dry, powdery finish. The cheese that was mostly in the flavors, the aromas. Got some of the things I mentioned there. Cheese, smushy, pasty, salty, goat, milky, fruity or candy-like, nutty, wheat thin, slight blue cheese funk. Together, the cheese took away the beer flavor. Needed a more bitter beer. Beer became watered down Coca-Cola. That's kind of what it tasted like. The cheese brought on this weird fruity thing, and then having the beer so light kind of like made it watered down Coca-Cola. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but maybe I need to brush my teeth.
Nice.
The beer, I gave it a 93 out of 100. I thought it was a pretty decent Keller beer. I'm yet to finding other ones that are better. I actually have had better ones, I think. Don't tell the brewery. Cheese, 94 out of 100. I thought it was delicious. I'd like to try it more fresh. Together, I gave it an 80. I thought it didn't go well at all. It was B. It went well, but it didn't go what I wanted it to go. I would have liked to have it in an A range, and an 80 seems all right to me. So definitely a pale ale. I'm going to try an India pale with that later. All right, so beer and cheese next Tuesday, of course, 8 o'clock Eastern, and Wednesday, tomorrow, and next Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to do we have 3 more Malt Happy Wednesdays at 6 o'clock Eastern. Bring your beer, bring your malty beer, and let's talk about it. That's about it. I've got I just put up a video today on Beer Hound's beer reviews last mill that he sent me. I did a little more editing on that. Figured I would do put a little more heart into the guys that are sending me beers. Same will be applied to Chadeo's last video. Sorry about that. I sometimes just drink the beer and I don't think about editing. So I do want to put some heart into that. So you got me thinking though. You had a great intro on your beer. I thought that was wonderful. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Now this has been a chat. This goes out to a retweet with Facebook and Twitter as well. Lately, I haven't been able to post to Twitter, so I don't know what's going on. Twitter has been a douchebag lately, but anyway. But thank you to all Facebook watchers, any comments I get there. And thank you to the chat here right now. Currently, thank you so much. You guys rock, all of you. Yeah. So, and thank you, panel. Of course, you guys are always loved by.
You guys want to do a pulled pork, man? Watch my latest video. Did a barbecue video.
Oh, my God. Pork. I love pulled pork. Hell yeah, dude. I'm coming over your house with Chadeo. I'm not that far. I'll walk. Yeah. So, thank you, Miscellaneous. Thank you, Thrash. Thank you, Bumpy. Thank you, Chadeo. I appreciate it. Always, I really do.
Thank you, Beer Man.
Thank you, Beer Man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All
All right, man. Sweet. I want to see that reaction. Okay, on that beer.
Wait. You want to see what the reaction of was my wife?
Uh-oh, here we go.
See my
Let me know and I'll bump it up.
Well, I'm gonna put it on it's on my phone. It was on Booze Bag, so I gotta stop other people from talking.
I'll solo layout you though.
Damn wind. Oh yeah, that's not it. Where am I? Where did I leave this? Maybe it was somewhere else. Hold on. I don't know where I left my last comments. What the?
He's
freak
gonna
is
do your
going
next
on?
dancing video.
Yeah, this is like. Oh,
I got a dance in mind.
Maybe. Oh, here it is. All right, so this isn't gonna ruin the video for anybody, but I just did the Drecker Brew Company's brains, the ones with strawberry, pineapple, and raspberry in it, and use some to the wife. She smells it. She thinks it smells like vomit.
Oh,
She took a drink and she almost threw up.
no way!
So gross.
Ah, dude.
Wow.
That's funny. Nah, I thought that was beautifully good. Very well orchestrated beer, man.
Well, yeah, everybody has a different palate, obviously.
Yeah.
Like I said, that does not in any way. When my video pops up on that one, it does not orchestrate in any way what I
No,
thought.
my wife had that too, and she was all, oh, it's sour. You know, she's just, you're not used to them. They're hard to, even the tart ones are hard to get used to. So, yeah, cool. I'll look for that. I'm glad you had that. So, cool. All right. We're at a 111. We're gonna go ahead and end this. Thank you, chat. Thank you, panel, again. Go ahead and get the brand thing going here. The outro. Yes, the outro.